Welcome back to our Lung Cancer Foundation of America World Lung Cancer Day social media takeover. This is the fourth annual gathering. We've heard from some great guests today.
You know, we have enjoyed listening to people who are living with lung cancer, people who are researching lung cancer, and those who are treating lung cancer patients.
Such a dedicated group, Diane Mitch. And recently, the co-founder of LCFA, Kim Norris, asked of Dr. David Carbone, who is LCFA Scientific Advisory Board Chairman, what it is that motivates him.
What keeps you going? What motivates you to want to keep doing this?
Well, I love helping these patients that are experience a desperate, horrible disease, and trying to use science to help them without wrecking their quality of life. And that actually has become possible. And I find it a beautiful thing about how science intersects medicine today, where we can analyze genes and pick a drug based on a gene or a profile, give it to a patient and take them from being in pain and shortness of breath and with potentially weeks or months to live, to back to a normal quality of life, often with just an oral pill every day. And I think that's a very gratifying aspect. And as a scientist, I enjoy trying to push that frontier and find new targets and new ways of optimizing treatment that is not just a pipe dream. I mean, these are things that were discoveries in basic science laboratories that people at the interface, such as myself, facilitated getting into people with real improvements. And all of that's been very gratifying. And I look forward to, whenever I see a new patient in clinic, I approach them with a very positive attitude that we're going to do everything we can to apply the best science to your case and give you the best possible outcomes. And I can do that with all honesty now.
I get it. I frequently say, well, I lost my husband, 23 years ago, when there were no options. And I feel like I've had a front row seat to watching some of the most amazing transformational research that has gone directly from the lab to the patient and has directly impacted quality of life and length of lives. And it's been an incredible journey to watch.
And it's not a subtle effect. We're not talking about adding a month to someone's life, or keeping them in the hospital for the rest of their lives. These are treatments which literally can take someone from near death back to a totally normal quality of life. And with the immunotherapies, I think we are likely curing people of metastatic lung cancer, which we could never say before. And I used to tell patients that you have an incurable disease, but it's treatable. And now I don't say that anymore. I say there's a 10 to 20% chance that we could find ourselves 8 years from now where you're off therapy with no evidence of your cancer. And that's only 7-8 years, because that's as long as these treatments have been in practice. So I think it's an exciting time, and I hope there's more to come.
We appreciate all the effort and everything you do for all the patients with lung cancer, and for LCFA, Lung Cancer Foundation of America. Excuse me, you've been a tremendous supporter and a big part of our story. So thank you for everything you do.
It's been a pleasure, and LCFA has been a big funder of research and has contributed directly to this progress as well. So it's been a privilege and an honor to work with you guys too.
What an amazing day on this fourth annual Lung Cancer Foundation of America World Lung Cancer Day social media takeover. It was wonderful to see and hear from so many amazing people across the country who are living with lung cancer and helping others who are facing a lung cancer diagnosis.
We really did have so much fun today, but we also learned a lot too. And it's important because we learned not only from our patient advocates, but also the dedicated researchers who are working to uncover the latest advancements in lung cancer. So if you know someone who is living with lung cancer, you're now armed with some great information that can help you and help them too.
Absolutely. Really important things to remember, like what is my biomarker, the importance of getting screened, the power and the benefit of clinical trials. And if you missed any of that great information, you can always go to the LCFA website, which is lcfamerica.org. Right, Jim?
That's right, Mitch. And if you or someone you know has been diagnosed with lung cancer, please visit lcfamerica.org. You'll find some very helpful lung cancer resource information to help you with your journey. And we definitely want you to remember that if you have lungs, you can get lung cancer. So Kim, what a great day, huh?
I'm blown away. I am so touched by the passion and energy and dedication of these patient advocates, showing us how they live with lung cancer thanks to research. You are all amazing. So many of them have shared the milestones in their lives because of cancer research. They're seeing their kids get married, graduate from college, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, which just a few years ago would not have been possible. It's just incredible. And I thank them all so much from the bottom of my heart.
Absolutely. We all want to thank the patient advocates, the young investigators, and those dedicated doctors who took the time to join us here to share their stories today, and also to provide great education about living with lung cancer.
Lung Cancer Foundation of America is always focused on raising awareness about the need to fund more research so people like everybody that you heard from today can continue to live with lung cancer. So as always, for more information, you can always go to lcfamerica.org. Thank you so much for being a part